Hey guys, I just found a post on Facebook by Neil deGrasse Tyson, DeGrasse, whatever. I don't really know the guy. I just know that he's some kind of expert scientist. I mean, deemed as such, right? And he's pushed onto the masses as this guy. Most of his posts on Facebook are ridiculous. There is no scientific research or knowledge behind it. You know, it's just there to spread more deception, more misinfo. And as I said, many of those posts are completely false, you know. So I found this post, and it's funny how it already fits to what I've posted the other day about the planetary system. Okay, so we got this planetary system that they teach us in school. The sun always shows up in the middle of the day when you look to the south. Okay, you have to point towards the south, then there you go and you stick a branch or whatever, something vertical, into your front lawn or wherever you can, you know. Do it from your flat, you know, and just put it at the window and check. Okay, you have to be in one line with the stick and facing south. Okay, only then it works. You have to have two reference points, which would be then your stick and you facing towards south. Okay, and then there is one line, and this line the sun is passing by each day at the same time, with only a small deviation, little amount of deviation from that line. It will appear in the sky either horizontally higher or lower depending on the seasons. Okay, this is truth. Now this scientist guy just posted 3 days ago, posted on Facebook an image saying the sun in the sky each month, taken a picture to the same time. Okay, now someone who might have seen my video, or who might in general be up to date with the truth, would have seen this picture and would have asked himself or herself, maybe, question then what I said. For example, that I said, okay, at the same time, during the whole year, every month you see the sun in the same position almost. Now he's got an image there saying the same thing basically, each month, not each day but each month, and the sun appears in a different spot. Okay, and at the first glance you think to yourself, man, this guy just debunked this whole theory about the sun being always in the same spot. Okay, so what happens is, these images show the sunset. They don't show the sun at its zenith in the middle of the day, during lunchtime at 12 o'clock, for example. Okay, so these images first of all show sunset. Okay, obviously when you have sunset, the sun will appear in very different spots. Will set in very different spots, which is according to the seasons. And obviously each month, then going through all the seasons will give you a different position of the sun setting. Okay, due to the radius of the sun turning above flat Earth, orbiting above flat Earth, due to the radius that is increasing and decreasing throughout the year, you get a different spot each sunset, okay, each month. So the image is misleading, because neither does it show the zenith sun at 12 o'clock always being in the same spot, okay, nor does he say that, nor does he mention anything about it. On top of that, the sun is never setting at the same time. Yet in his description it says this is images taken from the sunset at the same time, and then you see the sun appearing in different spots as you see it here. Okay, I got you the exact post. Okay, and even people are pointing it out under this very post, and they are commenting. They say this can't be true because the sun is never setting at the same time. It really depends if you are at the equator, maybe, but not if you are below or above the equator, either the tropics or even above the tropics. Okay, so it can't be true. And the people are also pointing these facts out, and it's funny. I mean, this guy is supposed to be a scientist, you know, and you can already tell that they are desperately trying to deceive the people with images. And they put these people in front, you know, on Facebook, on TV, that are there and that get paid to spread this misinfo. I'm pretty sure the guy behind this puppet, Tyson, you know, the public puppet, the guy knows exactly what he's doing. Because these kind of Facebook posts, they only exist for the gullible masses that only take images and then don't think them through, right? They only read off of images and they scroll through Facebook, for example, and then the logarithm gives you recommended stuff, right? And then you have those, I don't know, sometimes sayings that are being pushed to you according to your search history, or any kind of stuff that is according to the cookies and all the data that they are saving. And then the people just read through that like within seconds or something. They don't think through this. They just see this, for example, this image here, they read it and then they save it as truth, although they never thought about it, not once. And I am happy that there are actually people waking up or are awake, and they don't take this stuff just as they spread it, just as they push it onto you, but they think with it, like they use their brain. And this is very important. People, don't be like zombies just scrolling through stuff thinking, oh, they're gonna tell me the truth, everything that I see on here is the truth, never actually questioning, looking at things from different perspectives. You know, use your mind. And I'm happy to see that there were comments who pointed stuff out that was wrong with this whole thing. And then you can clearly see how they use these techniques to deceive the people, okay? Because somebody who just saw this post will save this in his memory, right? Once you go there to such a person, or I go there with the truth that everybody can observe, that the sun always appears in the sky at the same time, the first thing this person will do is disagree with this, right? Because they've seen something, they've thought at the same time, I heard something about this, you know, And this is why the elite is so behind on pushing this stuff to the masses as fast as they can, so that they get the images into their brains first. And this is the way they recruit those soldiers, you know, system soldiers that never think, zombie-like behavior, you know. And then these people think, okay, I've seen something like this, it was never like that, you know, and they don't question that the shot of these pictures was not due south, okay, not facing the south, to what we know as south, but it was facing, taking images east, okay, to the east for sunset. And this is a very important aspect of this whole theory, because apparently if you take a different perspective it doesn't work. And it's not like the theory is a hoax, because it's true. The sun always appears in the sky at 12 o'clock around the same vertical line. It's like a ribbon in the sky where people took an image of the sun each month, and it doesn't deviate much, okay? It's just a few, it's still into the same direction, you know. You don't have to hold the camera into the other direction, you know, vice versa. At the opposite, and that should actually, that's supposed to happen according to the model, not in reality. That's the big takeaway. According to the model that they spread through mandatory schooling, and then through people who just copy paste, never thinking anything. Okay, forgive these people, but still, it's us who have to work through this, you know, and get people back to the truth then. And it can be, you know, frustrating at times, because you think, God, people, just, it doesn't take much. I mean, I can think of this, you know, I'm not the smartest. Even I can think of this, I would say, you know. There are much smarter people on earth than me, but these people, they would defend this lie model, this hoax model, okay. They might be so smart, I don't know, they could program you anything in an instant, you know. But then again, you see that intelligence is so diverse in a sense, you know. You could also say, well, there's a football player or soccer player that is intelligent, but intelligent within the realm of football, right? Outside of that, well, the thing is, the more you actually, as a man, the more you how is it called, prioritize yourself to just one thing, you know, and then you go all the way. This is what the world wants you to become, you know. The world wants you to become this clog, you know, in this whole machine. And obviously only one clog is needed, and then there are many other clogs that work all together, but you then become only this one clog, you know, with a certain task, okay, and you've trained for just that one task your whole life, basically, right? And the more, I mean, first they teach you a lot of basic stuff, and then they shape it back into just this one, you know, you gotta master just this one skill, and then you can serve, for example, a great company, right, and that has a great reputation in this world, and then you're going there and all you ever do, all you use your mind for, is just this one task, and you're being stripped off of all the other qualities that you have actually as a man, you know. And this is also part of, it's like the people sell their souls in this way, you know. They live from paycheck to paycheck. It's the money that keeps them there, doing these tasks, thinking of nothing else than that. Okay, and it keeps the system running, and these people are just put into this oven, you know, that drives this machine like coal, and then they are burned. They take you in and spit you out, so to say, right? And then you've worked your 50 years, you got a good salary, and that's it. And you actually forwarded and progressed the people at the top, you know, who control this whole lie system, who lied to you all the time. And while they lied to you, they gave you a good salary, so you wouldn't think once that something is wrong. And this is how they keep people's spirits trapped inside this machine, or this train, so to say, that is run by the elite. This locomotive, loco, you know, crazy from Spanish. It's a crazy machine. It's insane. It's not sanity, because sanity is truth, you know. When you use your mind to actually get to the truth. Okay, spinning on a ball around the sun, and the sun is spinning and spiraling, and everything is I mean, are you on drugs or something? It's not happening, okay? Get sober and realize the truth, okay? And these people do anything to get people away from the truth, to lead people astray, because that's the way they control over them. They have control over them, okay? You cannot possibly control someone who knows the truth if your system is built on lies. That's what I'm saying, you know. You have a system that's built on lies, and some people control it, and everyone who hasn't woken up to these lies is within that system, and people that control that system have control over these people that are being lied to. Simple as that. Anyone who knows the truth basically exits the train, you know, hops off this train, this locomotive, sees the truth for what it is, trying to wake up other people. And this is the true work of God, you know, because God is truth. And if the masses are being lied to, it should be also your interest, because I talk to people and they even tell me in the face, I don't care, you know, go away with the stuff, sort of, you know, I have other business to attend. You know, what's so busy? Do you like to be lied to? You know, but still they don't care. But again, there will be people that care, and we have to focus on these ones and get together, you know. I mean, even if it's just spiritually, you don't have to physically get together, but spiritually, you know, that's all what Christ is all about. Jesus Christ, Jesus, you know, who is the truth.